Hey everybody, it's me Wattles, welcome back. Today, I have not one, not two, but four super simple piston doors to showcase. Now, like I just said, and like the title says, these doors are all super easy to make, but you should know that these are also kind of beginner piston doors. If you are some sort of mumbo tier redstone wizard that makes walking houses and villages, then I'm sorry, this is just not the video probably for you. You will learn nothing at all. In fact, if you can make walking villages, then I can't even do that, so you should probably start making videos. Do me a favor, if you like today's video and you'd like to see more redstone content, drop a like on this video. If you haven't yet, you should hit subscribe, you're missing out, turn those notifications on, and grab your gamer gear. Wattles merch, link in the description, you'll be fresh. With that, let's move into door number one. Door number one is arguably the easiest door on today's list. In fact, each door gets, I guess, a little more advanced from here. This is, I guess, your poor man's piston door. If you don't have any access to like slime balls or anything like that, this is the door for you. To demo what's going on here, we have a button to open it. We go inside, then we have a button to, of course, close the door. Then again, another button to open it so you can leave, and then last but certainly not least, another button to close it. All of these doors are going to work two ways. So there's the demo, and again, you will need a grand total of 0 sticky pistons for this one. What do you need? Well, you'll need 1 redstone dust, 4 pistons, 2 blocks that are your door, it could be really anything that's movable, and then 4 buttons of any type. We'll go ahead and start by building the outline for our door. We'll need some kind of wall somewhere, something like that. Now we'll go ahead and go into that outline and place 2 pistons on top of each other on one side of the door. The side does not matter. On the other side, do the same thing, but this time set your pistons back just a little bit. Now, grab your door blocks. For me, I'll do gold again, and then on the side with the pistons pushed right up against the, I guess, entry hallway, place a block behind it, and place a redstone dust on that. Go ahead and go back to the outside of your wall, place a button there, and then another button there, and you're good to go. Now go ahead and go to the other side of your door, build your wall, and place another button there, and another button there. That's it. That's the whole door. The button on the side with the pistons that are set back is your close button. The button on the side with your pistons right against that entry hallway is the open button. Now yes, technically you can cut out this redstone dust and move your button closer, but then you have something that is not symmetrical, and symmetry is good, so just get 1 redstone dust. I mean, if you can make 4 pistons, you should have 1 extra dust. But that is door number 1, the easiest door, the door that requires 0 sticky pistons. Door number 2 is still actually pretty easy. So a quick demo, we have a lever to open the door, then we go through, and on the other side we have another lever to close the door. Hit the lever again, you'll open it, go back over, lever, again close. Super easy to do, and actually this could all be done with buttons instead of levers if you prefer buttons. So what do you need for this door? You'll need 2 sticky pistons, 2 door blocks, again anything, 2 levers, and then some building blocks as well. I guess I'm not going to mention building blocks again. You'll need building blocks for all of these, just have extra blocks. We'll start building this door in the same way that we started building the last door, with an opening. I'll want my door to be right here. Now go ahead and go inside of that opening and place 2 sticky pistons either to the left or the right, it doesn't matter. Then make sure those pistons are set 1 block back. After that, place your door blocks, and then go ahead and go down both sides of these pistons and finish your walls. Make sure your walls definitely go right next to your sticky pistons because you'll need them there for this next final step. After building your walls, place a lever even with the top sticky piston on your wall. Do this on either side so you can go in and out, and that's it. You're good to go. Go ahead and finish up your build by maybe filling in some blocks in here, and you have yourself a sticky piston door that is hopefully very, very secure. That is door number 2. Door number 3. This is where we start to get a little bit more complex. This time we're going with a 2x2 sticky piston door. This door is going to be activated by pressure plates that are on the ground. So a demo, here we go, we just walk right up, the door opens, and then we can walk right through. Then we can turn back around, step on the pressure plates, and go right through again. Really, really easy to use, really, really easy to build actually. The only disclaimer I have with this door is to not stand in here. If you stand in the door, you'll take some damage, and that could definitely be bad. So, materials, what do you need? Well, this time you're going to need a little bit more. You'll need 4 sticky pistons, 2 redstone torches, 26 redstone dusts, 4 pressure plates, any kind of pressure plate is good, and then 4 door blocks. This door is definitely quite the step up from the last one, but again, start by creating your 2x2 entrance area where your door will go. You could probably extend the wall around this a little bit if you'd like, or you don't have to. It's totally your call. Now we need our pressure plates. The pressure plates will actually sit one back from where our door will actually end up being. These are the activation pressure plates. Now, for your sake, I'll be doing my redstone on this textured quartz block. Hopefully that'll help you kind of see things and be able to replicate what I'm doing. Start by going below the pressure plates that you just placed and create this kind of shape here with your redstone dust. Make sure the back end of this design is 1 block below your pressure plates. While building this one, it might help to clear out some workspace. After creating this design, on either side, place a block and then a torch on that block, kind of facing outwards from the original design. After placing your torches on either side, move back up and actually go through your door entryway. This would be a good time to place your sticky pistons. Place 2 sticky pistons on top of each other, 1 block back on both sides of your doorway. After placing your sticky pistons, place your door blocks right next to those pistons. Now we need to wire our pistons up to our redstone torches. This is actually pretty easy to do. Start by placing a block behind one of your lower sticky pistons and place a redstone dust on top of it. After that, go down, sort of like you're making a staircase, and place another redstone dust. After that, staircase downwards again, another dust. After that, go ahead and staircase downwards, but turn towards your torch this time. Place another dust, and then last but not least, one more dust, kind of linking up to your torch, just like that. Once you've done all of that, your pistons should both turn on. Go ahead and repeat this on the other side so both sets of pistons are wired up. And now we're actually just about done. The only thing left is some sort of activation method on the other side, which is pretty easy. This would be a good point to fill in your wall on the other side of your pistons if you haven't done so yet. Then come in with 2 more pressure plates. Below these pressure plates, you'll need to run a redstone line linking up to the other redstone line on the other side. Something just like this should do fine. After wiring up your second set of pressure plates, go ahead and test everything just to make sure it's all working, and if you did everything just like I did, it should be. You now have yourself a 2x2 piston door. One little thing to note, there are actually a few different ways you can run this wire that goes from, I guess, the inside of your door over to, I guess, the starting side. Depending on how you want to run this wire, you might need a little bit more or a little bit less redstone. This is the most efficient way. Door number 4, the most advanced door in today's video, but still actually not all that advanced. This is a 3x3 piston door with a hole in the middle. So, this door will be activated by a pressure plate. Hit the pressure plate, walk through, and then the door will close. Again, on the other side, pressure plate, walk through, and door will close in just a little bit of time. This door is going to take up a little bit more space, but still not all that much space. The walls on one side of this door will be flat. The walls on the other side will actually pop out a little bit to save room for our redstone wiring. Keep that in mind for however you plan on incorporating this into your build. Now, the materials. What do you need for this one? Well, you'll need 9 sticky pistons, 2 pressure plates, 9 door blocks, 1 redstone torch, and 36 or so redstone dust. Just like we've done for every other door in this video, start by creating the frame for your door. Remember, this is a 3x3 area and one side of your walls will be flat. After that, grab your sticky pistons. You'll need 3 set 1 block in on either side of this door, to the left and right, and then you'll need 1 sticky piston set 2 blocks down into the ground in the middle, and 1 more sticky piston 2 blocks up in the air, again above the middle. Cutting in here really quick just to make sure things actually make sense. I just placed this piston on the top 1 block too high. Make sure you don't do that. I'll realize it later on and correct it. But yeah, my top piston block was placed too high, so just don't do that. Once you've placed your sticky pistons, go ahead and place your door blocks in. You may want to create another frame on the other side of your door just to help visualize things, but you don't have to do that quite yet. After doing all of this, place a pressure plate on the inside and the outside of your door. This should be 1 block back from your door space. Now we need to dig underneath these pressure plates and actually link them up with a redstone line. Just like on the last one, I will be doing my redstone on this fancy quartz block to kind of help you visualize things. So from 1 pressure plate, go 3 blocks down in a staircase just like I've done. Then go ahead and move over to the other pressure plate and link things up. Now this next thing is very important. Make sure there is no block right next to the middle sticky piston that's on the bottom, otherwise your pressure plates will not activate your door properly. You can have blocks to the left and right of the sticky piston, but not to the front and I guess back of that sticky piston. After linking your two pressure plates up with a wire that is 5 dust long, that looks kind of like this, go ahead and pick the front side of your door, whichever side you want, but the front side will be the side with the walls that pop out like this. Dig down and place a redstone torch on the side of the block with the dust that is below your pressure plate. After that, we'll need to run a line over to the lower piston first, just to get it out of the way. This redstone line can really be run however you'd like. I'm going to do something like this. This will work just fine. So place your blocks and connect them up to the torch. You should hear your piston turn on. That's good. Now we need to run a redstone line over to the pistons on the right side. It's actually easiest to get this line in by starting behind your pistons. Start by placing a block behind the lowest sticky piston and place a redstone dust on top of that block. Now place 2 more blocks going out, creating an L, just like I've done here. After that, complete the square by placing 1 block higher up. Place a dust on top of that one, then place another dust behind your third or uppermost piston. Place a block on top of your 3 sticky pistons and then 2 blocks going over to your top piston and connect it all with a wire, just like I've done here. Now, last but not least, connect this wire all the way down to your bottom wire, just like this, and all of your pistons on that side should turn on. If your pistons are all placed in exactly the right spot, you should have something that kind of looks like this now. Now, last but not least, we need to repeat the wiring that we did on that side over on the opposite side. Again, create an L with your redstone dust, and then complete the square by placing a block higher up, like that, and then 1 more block up here, just like that. Now connect this other side up to your lower line somehow. Something like this would actually be just fine. Even though we don't actually connect to this other line, we connect to the torch, so we're good to go. Now you'll know this whole thing is working if you step on the pressure plate and all of your pistons open. If they do not all open, then you have something wrong and you should go back and check your wiring. Move to the other side of the door and test your other pressure plate, make sure the door opens. If it does, you're good to go. If it doesn't, you should definitely go back and check your redstone wiring. Again, remember that you cannot have a block right here or right here on the other side, otherwise things are not going to work. Now, due to the relative complexity of this door, your wiring might end up looking a little differently, and that's fine. So long as both of your pressure plates work, the wiring specifics don't really actually matter. And that just about does it for today's video. Those are 4 super easy redstone doors. If you have any trouble, go ahead and drop a comment and I will do my best to get back to you. Do you want more redstone videos? If you do, drop a like on this one and I can start working on some of those. All of my cool links, like my Twitter, Instagram, Patreon if you want to support me, and of course that Fresh Gamer Gear merch link are all in the description. My name is Wattles, thank you very much for watching, I'll see you in the next one. Like, subscribe, comment, and goodbye gamers. Go have a good day.